The best thing about being an actor is that we get to travel around the country, see places that perhaps we otherwise would not ever get to see. But some places are really special, they keep calling me back.
We decided to shoot in Ladakh. Ladakh is an area that I have travelled extensively in. In college, I used to spend months and months in Ladakh, trekking and mountaineering all over Ladakh, Zanskar, the areas which are spectacular in terms of their terrain. So I was excited to go back and shoot there for Tubelight. I think just reaching locations and seeing the terrain once the light comes out is such a satisfying moment, and to know that you'll be shooting there all day. And there are lots of locations in Ladakh where we shot like this, where I think the terrain was really breathtaking, and just being there used to make the entire trip worthwhile. We had some crews of 300-400 people behind them, so sometimes we were operating with a total strength of 1,000 people. Wind, cold, stinging sand in the wind, and of course then always coping with high altitude. But once you see it on screens, it's absolutely worth it. I mean, the kind of shots that you get in Ladakh, they look authentic for the battle, they look grand because of the terrain, and I think ultimately all the pain pays off. Manali is beautiful. Manali is another area that I've travelled and trekked around a lot in, so I knew some of the locations beforehand. And I must say that I was really happy to find all the locations that we needed in and around Manali. We had a good long 30-day schedule over there, and I think the crew really enjoyed themselves in Manali. I think the most spectacular area for us was a place called Mani, which is again about 12,000 feet above sea level. It's on the way to the Rohtang Pass. There was this beautiful spot which overlooked the entire valley in front of us and the sort of peaks in the distance, and that's where we built a beautiful temple. So I think, I must say that at the end of the day, I know that all the troubles one goes through in shooting on real locations. You're fighting all the elements, you're fighting the weather, you're fighting the logistics of reaching all these places. But for me, I think when you see the film, you realize that Manali and Ladakh both, all the pain that we went through, all the troubles we went through, ultimately it's worth it. I mean, these are beautiful locations, and they just make the film more special.